There is an ancient rabbinical story about Rabbi Mattia Ben Cheresh, which relates one man's determination to attain complete mastery over the evil inclination that concerns the eye. Rabbi Mattia Ben Cheresh was rich and feared heaven, and sat all his days in the house of study, occupying himself with Torah. Now the splendor of his countenance shone like the radiance of the sun, and the beauty of his features resembled that of the ministering angels. It was said of him that never in his life had he raised his eyes upon a woman. Once Hasatan passed by, seeing him, was overcome with envy, and he said, "Is it possible there is a righteous man entirely without sin in the world?" At once he went up to the heights above, stood before the Holy One, and said, "Master of the universe, Mattia Ben Cheresh, what sort of man is he in your sight?" Elohim said, "He is utterly righteous." Then Hasatan replied, "Give me permission and I will test him." "You will not prevail over him," replied Hashem. But Hasatan was stubborn, so Hashem finally gave him permission. Hasatan went down to the earth and found the rabbi seated and occupied with Torah. So he appeared to him in the guise of a beautiful woman, the like of which there has not been seen in the world since the days of Naamah, Tubal-Cain's sister, on account of whom ministering angels went astray. Hasatan then sat in front of the rabbi, who upon seeing him turned his back to him. Hasatan went around again and stood in front of him. Then when Rabbi Mattia turned his face to still another direction, Hasatan once more stood in front of him. When the rabbi saw that Hasatan in the woman's guise turned up on all sides, he said to himself, "I fear that the impulse to do evil will gain mastery over me and cause me to sin." What did this righteous man do? He summoned one of his Talmudim, who acted as his attendant, and said to him, "My son, go and bring me fire and nails." After he brought them, Rabbi Mattia passed the nails through the fire, then plunged them into his own eyes. When Hasatan saw this, he was shaken, all but knocked out, and left the rabbi. In an instant, the Holy One summoned Raphael, Prince of Healings, and said to him, "Go and heal the eyes of Mattia Ben Cheresh." When Raphael came and stood before him, the rabbi asked, "Who are you?" "I am the angel Raphael, whom the Holy One, blessed be he, had sent to heal your eyes." But Rabbi Mattia said, "Let me be. What happened has happened." Raphael returned to Hashem and reported to him, "Master of the universe, thus and thus did Mattia Ben Cheresh answer me." The Holy One said, "Go and tell him, from this day henceforth fear not. I guarantee you in this matter, throughout your days, the impulse to do evil will have no sway over you." When Mattia Ben Cheresh heard Elohim's guarantee from Raphael, he was willing to accept the angel's healing and was healed. This Midrashic story about Rabbi Mattia Ben Cheresh is a remarkable one because it exhibits such an extreme level of determination to triumph over the evil inclination. It also brings into context some of Rabbi Yeshua's most difficult teachings. In Matthew 5, verses 28 to 29, we read, "And I say to you, that whoever looks on a woman to lust after her has committed adultery with her already in his heart. And if your right eye seduces you, pluck it out and cast it from you. For it is better for you that one of your members should perish than your whole body be cast into Gehenna." And in Matthew 18:9 we read, "And if your eye offends you, pluck it out and cast it from you. It is better for you to enter into Chaim with one eye rather than giving two eyes to be cast into the fire of Gehenna." While I'm certainly not advocating that men who feel that they are unable to control their eyes should pluck them out, for few people are at such a high level to even seriously contemplate such an act, which in normal circumstances is considered an act of bodily mutilation, forbidden in the Torah. But if every man would mentally consider this act, as horrific as it sounds, as being far better than misusing their eyes throughout their entire lives, it would stop him in his tracks before contemplating looking at a foreign woman in order to derive pleasure from her. Bye for now.